Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Robbie again, and I'm here to review for you guys Captain Marvel.
We need heroes like you.
Alright, so first things first, I want to say this movie was by far such an amazing movie. I really am confused as to some of the reviews that I've seen about how Brie Larson didn't really fill the role correctly, or how she seemed very bland at times. She, in my opinion, did a great job embodying the character of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. And yeah, it just baffles me how some reviews I've seen, or majority of reviews I've seen, just do not like her. It blows my mind. But anyway, let's start off with how just the opening cinematics and the overall tone of the beginning of the film. Yes, it's a little slow in the beginning, but that's mainly just because they're establishing who she actually is as an individual in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I could see where some people who are a lot more critical than me could say that she is a little bland, I guess. But again, I didn't really see it that much. She really did a great job with some of her dry humor at times, and really, there were some moments that really, I wouldn't say tugged on your heartstrings, but you could feel the emotion. You could see the emotion, of course, and you could feel it. One thing I really loved about the movie was the '90s nostalgia, man. This isn't too much of a spoiler, but there's a one scene with a Blockbuster video store, and that just kind of brought me back. Shows you aging. But yeah, man, it's a great movie. I definitely recommend that you guys go watch it. Another great thing that I found with this movie is the relationship between Samuel L. Jackson and Brie Larson. I have to say, man, wow, that's a great duo. Those two really captured Nick Fury and Captain Marvel working well together. The humor between them and just the little back and forth that they always had. That was really awesome and very funny. And the CGI that they did on Samuel L. Jackson, whew, man, they made that man look young as ever. But yeah, that was such a great editing tactic to use on Samuel L. Jackson. And I really have no real complaints about this movie. Just at the fact that maybe it was just a little slow in the beginning. That's probably what my main concern would be. As far as comic book lore goes, this is amazing. Because in the comics, especially in the Infinity Gauntlet comics, you see that Captain Marvel is a ridiculously OP character. She's one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because of her cosmic abilities and energy absorption abilities. But in this movie, you see a different side of that. You can see where she will become that, but they do a great job of establishing her as, one, a human being, and two, as this just a powerful being and a powerful female hero at that. I loved the fact that this was a mainly female-led movie. We haven't really seen too many Marvel female heroes as lead roles, and this is like one of the first ones. I think actually this is the first one that is mainly led by a female hero. This movie really did a great job with the whole female lead role aspect. And again, Brie Larson, she showed up, showed out, and she killed it. She killed the role as Carol Danvers / Captain Marvel. I'm really excited to see her future roles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, just because she she brought such good charisma to Captain Marvel. Brie Larson really did a great job. I'm very curious as to how she progresses as this hero in this Marvel Cinematic Universe. Alright, so touch on some fighting sequences. Personally, in movies and in action movies, I really love all the fighting sequences and all the action and the boom booms, if you will. The fighting sequences in this movie were really amazing. The CGI was really good. I don't think that there was too much, at any point, there was too much CGI or too much explosions or anything like that. I just really love the fact that whenever there were any battle sequences, they were just like, I wouldn't say top notch, but they were really really well done between any characters that were fighting, especially the one-on-ones that you'll see throughout this movie. Oh man, wow. I loved seeing Brie Larson do Captain Marvel, especially whenever, you know, she might have been held back for whatever reason that you'll see in the movie. And any one-on-one battles, not just with her per se, from heroes to villains, you're gonna love a lot of these characters. This movie really shocked me because I never thought that it was going to be bad or just okay. I had high hopes. Each person that you see on camera, from the Kree to the Skrulls to the humans, there's just certain aspects about them that you're gonna like, if not love. And I'm really impressed with Marvel, especially the fact that this is a mainly female-led role. To be honest, I think that that's probably why some people are kind of dogging on Brie Larson's character, which if that is the case, then that's kind of sad. You cannot deny that she really did a phenomenal job as this hero. And I personally, after seeing her, I don't know who else I personally would choose to be Captain Marvel or Carol Danvers. She did a great job. I know I've said that before, but it blew my mind from seeing a lot of the reviews that people just did not like her as a character. They loved the movie, which that's good, but they didn't like her. I loved her, and I loved the movie. You know, so I'm kind of shocked. I would recommend that maybe kind of rewatch the movie and reevaluate her performance when you watch it, and really pay attention to her. The whole zombie thing that some people are saying, I didn't really see that. You know, I didn't really see that she was bland or zombie-like, if you will. If anything, she was, you know, maybe seemed a little lost at times, but there's a reason for that. She eventually, you know, was very comical, even through the times when she was lost or bland. She was comical, you know, she was great. I know I sound like I'm fanboying over Brie Larson, but it's just being honest. She really did a great job. Even Samuel L. Jackson, man, you know, most movies he's in, you gotta love him. And he just came in this movie again and just did a phenomenal job. Nick Fury, man. And I would definitely recommend that you go see it. Whether you're a Marvel fan or not, a superhero fan or not, I would definitely recommend seeing this movie. So, overall, I would definitely say that this movie, I would rate it a solid 8 or 8.5 out of 10. And that's pretty high. And the reason why I'm rating it that is because I'm going completely left field than a lot of the reviews that I've seen. A lot of the reviews that I've seen, they've rated it as low as like a 4 or a 3.5, which I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. But at the same time, you know, that's other people's opinions. You got to respect other people's opinions. But I really have got to chalk it up to Marvel and the casting team and the costume department and the CGI department. This movie was awesome. One of my favorite Marvel movies is Thor Ragnarok, and I'd say Captain Marvel is a little bit below that, but not much, but not by much. This movie is underrated by a lot of critics. This movie was a lot better than I think people give it credit for, and to be honest, that people want to give it credit for. I get that, you know, Brie Larson has done other movies before that weren't superhero related, so maybe that's why, it's a little bit different seeing her as this big hero. If you look at it from an objective standpoint, don't, have that male or female stigma in it, she killed it. Another thing that I want to touch on is we've seen so many male-led roles as heroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why wouldn't you want to see a female-led hero, especially one as powerful as Captain Marvel? Go see the movie. Enjoy it. Bask in the glow that is Captain Marvel. Alright, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts. If you have another suggestion of a Marvel movie that you would like to see me cover, let me know. Check out the Instagram, the Big Rob Theory, and the Snapchat and Twitter, the same thing. Alright, thank you guys, and it was a pleasure.